So, hi there. Today is day 10, and the topic for today is improving your conversations. Now, this is the last part and the third part. Okay, so today we are going to see a little bit of grammar and a little bit of vocabulary. Okay, so let's take speak and talk. So, both these are synonyms. What are synonyms? Synonyms means words that have the same meaning. Okay, it's just they're just using another word to describe the same thing. Okay, that is a synonym, another word for meaning. And talk and synonyms are both the same, and in most cases they are interchangeable. Interchangeable means you can use wherever you have to use speak, you can use talk. Wherever you want to use talk, you can use speak. Okay, that's what they mean. And the difference between the two will be speak is used in more of a formal conversation. Formal means someone who's a stranger, or if you want to give respect to someone in those spaces, in those situations, then you will use the word speak. And for someone where you who is friendly with you, who you know for a very long time, like your friends, for example, in these situations you can just talk casually, right? So then you can use the word talk. Okay, again, there's no hard and fast rule, so you can interchange and use these words also. Nevertheless, let's take a look at the word talk. Although this word is not very common in English, talk would be the same as converse. What is converse? To exchange conversation. Okay, that is the meaning of converse. So you can also use talk. Let's take a look at the first example. The movie was really good, but people kept talking during the best part, as in like the when there was a very good scene. Okay, when there's a very good dialogue going on, people in the cinema hall kept talking, and this is present continuous. We will teach you what present continuous is later on, but for now, to just use the word talk and added ing to it. Okay, there's not much of a difference. It's still the same. All right. The second example is this guy talks forever, which means he's a non-stop, gabber. He keeps talking and talking and talking. So again, they've used the word talk. Now, take a look at the second word called speak. This is also used when you are referring to languages or conversations in a monologue. Monologue means just one person talking a dialogue. Okay, one person talking and talking dialogues or scripts. That is a monologue. And if it's a dialogue, then there are two people talking. Okay, so let's take a look at example one. They don't speak English at home. This one person is talking and they're saying they don't speak English at home. So here they've used the word speak. You will mostly use this sentence to a stranger or in a very formal situation. Example two is, can you speak English fluently? So again, they're asking a question to someone who's unknown. And that is why they've employed the word speak. So now I hope you know the difference between the word speak and talk. Not much. Go through the video again and again if you haven't understood it. And if you really need any more help, please howl out and we will help you. Okay. So let's go on to the third word. It's called finally. Now, when will you use this? Finally indicates that there's a relief to something you've been waiting for a long time. Okay. It's finally indicates relief that something long awaited has happened. It goes after a conjugated verb. Okay. So that sounds like her father finally came. Okay. You will say they like waited and waited for the father to arrive. He hasn't come, but finally, when they heard the sound, the footsteps probably, they knew that her father has arrived. Okay. Exercise example two. Finally, he bowed over her hand, which means he's like, he's proposing and he's like leaning over. All right. So he waited for the whole, probably they went for dinner, they had, they ate, they danced, and then finally he bowed over her hand. He's trying to propose. So he finally got the courage to do it, which he has been wanting to do for a very long time, but he did not. This is when you use finally, when you wait for a very long time. And the last thing that you want to do, you will use the word finally before that. Okay. The fourth phrase is hand in glove. Now, this is a very, very common phrase, and people use this all the time. All over the world, people use it. So I want you to know it. It means you are in partnership with somebody. Okay. Example one, he is hand in glove with his boss. Let's say someone is aware of what his boss is doing. Maybe his boss is doing something wrong and he's fully aware of it, which means he is hand in glove. And sometimes people take money, sometimes just people keep quiet just because they're their own boss. Okay, so whatever be the situation, hand in glove means to go in partnership, to agree with something that's bad. Okay, and it can also be good things, but then mostly it means hand in glove means it's a bad situation and they're still in contact with that person or that particular thing. So, example two, the government is hand in glove with the international conspiracy. Okay, so here there is an international, secret, a problem, a thing happening, and the government is fully aware of what's happening globally, and they are hand in glove, which means they are, aiding and abetting for that thing to happen, and it's not lawfully right. Okay, but nevertheless, that is the meaning, and this is where you use the phrase hand in glove. Okay, it can also mean my brother was hand in glove with me when we took the weekend off, which means my brother was aware of me when I took the weekend off. My brother knew everything. Okay, which means he's hand in glove with whatever I was doing. So that's the meaning. I hope you have understood hand in glove. So let's move on to the next phrase. It's called the more the merrier. The more the merrier means here. Okay, this could actually mean no matter how much you have, if you have more and more, it's better. It keeps you happier. Okay, that's what it means. More could refer to people. It could refer to possessions. Possessions means things like cars or houses, finance. Okay, lots of things. It can also mean status. Okay, that's the meaning of more. Okay, so the meaning of the phrase is that the more we have something, the better it is, or the happier you would be. Okay, that is the meaning of this sentence. The more, the merrier, which means the more you have, the happier you will be. Okay, so example one, someone is wishing, oh, how I wish our children could come home for New Year's celebration. The more, the merrier, which means somebody, some parent is wanting their children to come home for New Year's celebration, because generally in the Western world, if they are above 16, 17, they kind of go away, they live separately, they earn their own living, they work hard and they save, they pay their own school fees and all. So the parents eagerly wait for children to come, for Christmas or New Year, for some get together. So here in this place, this parent is wishing that I wish that our children come home for New Year's celebration. So she's using the sentence, the more, the merrier. Let's take a look at the example two. When it comes to receiving birthday wishes, the more, the merrier. So this person is like so happy to get more and more wishes, because the more wishes you get, the more gifts you get. The more gifts you get, eventually you are happy. And so this is the end of today's topic. Task for today is, okay, I want you to tell me, shoot a video on which would pay off, hard work or smart work. Okay, use your discretion. You could probably Google it and you can see, and then you can be your own best judge. Send us the video and tell us, what do you support? Whether you support hard work, or whether you support smart work, or whether you support both, or you don't support anything. Let us know your point of view and we will give you your feedback. Again, we're not going to judge you on your idea, but we're only going to help you learn constructive sentences. Okay, so I'll see you all in another video. Until then, bye for now.